as you continue to progress, it's about saying yes every day to that progression. Even if it's not the best day, you still say, yes, I'm gonna go do it. If you have to take a break, you definitely take a break, right? And then when you receive no's, the no's are not right now, not yet, not this way, and you're still gonna get to that yes. And that's where I come back to, like, I know the sun's gonna come up tomorrow, right? And it's how you kind of get through that that becomes very important. And having people around you and taking that positive energy is important, because you're always gonna see, I mean, you guys did it naturally, saying, okay, well, what are they doing, so and so and so, but at the end of the day, you gotta continue to play your game. No matter what, know your path, know where you're looking to go. And I'm gonna say one more thing and then stop and ask some of you to kind of talk about your experiences during this couple days, is that we have been often told what our stories and our paths are, okay? And it's important that you spend time constructing your own narrative for not what got you here, but where you're going. You still continue to have examples of individuals that are where they think they're going, but they still rely on some of that old stuff where you just struggle through, right? So when you're on your travel home, think about, what is it now that I need to do to get me where I want to go? And one of the things is thinking about your narrative, right? There's different ways to tell your narrative that we're looking to move forward from. So, I can tell you my narrative. I'm Beto Cruz. I spent some time on Wall Street. I spent some time at the World Bank. I've gotten an MBA. I have a wonderful partner. I run an executive coaching business. I continue to work with foundations, and I'm building a platform and continue to connect with individuals that are looking to make inclusive change and leadership within their organizations. And I happen to have had those core values instilled in me in that foundation from a man that worked as a migrant worker for many years, and that has helped me tread my way and find my core values. So that's my narrative, right? Oftentimes you'll see it, people want to hear it somewhat differently, right? And that's important, but we're thinking about what is the next step, right? What is the next step and where you're going? Because you're gonna be CEOs, you're gonna be executives, you're gonna be board members, and you're gonna be decision makers. And since you're thinking about this now, you wanna do it in a healthy manner, right? Get some yoga in, get some meditation in, find your core people to chit chat with throughout, right? So these are the large long-term expectations. Because when you're looking very deep, if you, let's see here. If you're looking at something a little bit further out and you move, it doesn't move too much. And those are your core values, right? But if it's just short term, it looks like it's moving a lot, and that's life, right? But if you can look past it and be like, oh, light's still there, sun's still there, you continue to move towards it, right? So those are the big, deep lessons from this. Now, I want to ask a couple of you to kind of talk about your experience here, and I'll kind of guide you because I spend time talking to you, for all of us to kind of learn from each individual's experience. So I'm going to ask you, Kasman, first to talk a little bit about your